This video is a tutorial on how to use your newly installed TSG Helpdesk Support Client. Let's begin by double-clicking on the application. Okay, so here we have the TSG Customer Support Portal. We're going to go ahead and submit a ticket. You'll notice we have a number of fields here which we have to populate with data. The first one being name, and this is pretty self-explanatory. You enter your name into this field. Next is email. This is where you want to enter your the email address that you want all correspondence pertaining to this particular ticket to be forwarded to. Again, down here confirming that by putting that same email address in this box as well. This part right here actually illustrates how you can enter multiple email addresses into these two boxes up here. And the benefit of this is if you have an employee who submits a ticket, you can also CC the supervisor as well. One thing you have to watch out for though, which I strongly recommend you take note of, is that when you submit multiple email addresses, that you only separate them by a single comma. If you separate them by a comma with a space, you may or may not get the correspondence pertaining to that particular support request or ticket you put into the system. So it's very critical that you only separate those two email addresses by a single comma with no spaces. Next is category. And this is going to help us to resolve that ticket faster by essentially telling us what is wrong with your system that you're supporting a ticket in reference to. It could be Microsoft Windows problem, it could be a third-party software problem, third-party software being software that is not Microsoft Windows. So iTunes, QuickBooks, Simply Accounting, those are all third-party software applications. Any application that is not Microsoft Windows is going to be third-party software. On-site backup, off-site backup, hardware, printing, networking, telephone support, the list goes on. Next is priority. You can assign a priority level to each ticket that you enter, whether it can be high priority, low priority. If you want it resolved in quick as possible, it's obviously going to be high priority. If it's something that you can wait to the end of the day or take a couple days to have it resolved, it's obviously going to be low priority. You set that accordingly based on what ticket you're submitting. Next is the registered client name. You'll notice that residential client is listed as default here. That's because we do have residential clients on our roster, and for them to find a residential client listing among a list of businesses would be very difficult. That's why we have it listed here first and foremost. However, if you are submitting a ticket on behalf of a business, you would first select the first letter of that business. You notice that this field actually populates with all the businesses pertaining with the letter A or beginning with the letter A. And likewise, if you were to select another one as well, letter C, all the businesses beginning with the letter C would populate in that field, and you select which one you want. This is a subject line for the actual ticket you're submitting. Might be something along the lines of computer not working, QuickBooks having a glitch. However, you want to make sure that you're detailed enough in the subject to make our job easier. On that note as well, in the message portion, that's where you enter in all your details regarding the ticket. This is where you enter information that's going to help us to resolve that ticket faster. So the information you would want to enter in here is supporting information, like if you have an error code, exactly what the error code says. If you have, if you want, you can put in this. You would put in the steps for or leading up to why you submitted a ticket in the first place. Just anything that's going to help us to resolve that ticket faster. Here you would throw in or attach a file. Say if you have a problem with a Word file or Excel file, you can attach the actual Word or Excel file. Likewise, you can attach a screenshot. If you're getting an error message, you can take a picture of the screen and attach the screenshot. However, there are upload limits. You're limited to 2 files, them being 1 megabyte apiece, and you do have a nice list of supported file types. GIF images, JPEG images, zip and RAR archives, documents, whether they be pre-2010 or 2010, Excel documents or Excel files, again, whether they be pre-2010 or 2010, text, PDFs. There's a nice list of supported file types there. And once you have that all done, you essentially enter in your 5-digit code. In this case, it would be 80346. and hit submit ticket. Now this code is generated automatically by the system itself when you create a ticket, and you can change it and submit whatever number you want, providing it matches the image up there. Once you hit submit ticket, you will be getting an email in your inbox essentially confirming that you did submit a ticket, and likewise we will get an alert on our side allowing us to take a look at the ticket and resolve it for you. That's pretty much it. Thanks.